You go to choir leader has impregnated 3 people. Pastor calls them to the office and say, be very careful. Be very careful. You are lucky that we are no longer in the laws of Moses. You would have died. Now, go and take care of this nonsense. And the next day, they are still singing. Because singing is about skill. Singing is about voicing. Ministry is about excellence. And so they come to the altar. Oh Lord my God, when I'm in awesome wonder. And then you find undiscerning people lifting holy hands and say, oh God is here. No, you are responding to voice. Those who have spirit eyes, when they come, your iniquity, they can sense it. They can sense it. They know that there's garbage here. Because their spirit don't respond to voice. Their spirit responds to life. And what is coming out of you is death. Because you are corrupt and defied. The Bible said the standard of the Lord standeth sure. 2 Timothy chapter 2 from verse 19. It said, therefore the Lord knoweth them that are his. It said, they that name it, the name of the Lord, must depart from iniquity. It said, in a great house, they are not only vessels of gold, of silver, of wood, or of hay. It said, some vessels are unto honor. It said, some are unto dishonor. And it said, if a man purges himself, what you do matter. What you do counts. What you do is important. Because God did not just forgive us and gave us an endorsement to sin. The job would not have been completed. That's why when God saved you, he put the law of life in you, so that you can come to that point where you live above sin. If you are still living under the yoke of sin and you think grace will cover for it, you are joking. How can you say you are a leader in church, but you are a concubine of a married man? The money that he cannot train his children with, you sit there with a miniskirt, with chest exposed, and you are taking the money that belongs to a family because you want an iPhone, and you are wrecking a family, and you think you are part of God's army. You deluded yourself. You think you are part of God's army. Money that is meant for a whole province, you sit there, sign, add 4 zeros, and loot the money, and you think you are part of God's agenda. The hottest part of hell has been reserved for you. You are just not aware. A circumcised generation. A circumcised. He said, who can stand upon the mountains of God? He said, who shall dwell in his holy city? He said, they that are of a clean hands, that are of a pure heart, who have not opened up their hearts to vanity.